Please welcome the Sweet Potato Chronicles, Carrie and Laura. Hi, guys. How cute are those?
Awesome. I learned tips from her this time.
Yes, no, those are very good.
The whole end of the day thing, I was like, I've been doing it wrong forever.
End of the day, no hand-me-downs, all of that stuff, right?
Yeah,
and you've got to bring your kids with you to the store. Okay, so you've done the back to school shopping. You're ready to go. Your schedule's getting a little bit hectic now.
That's right.
You're coming home. You got to make dinner. So why not plan ahead? Hyperventilating just a little bit. Why not plan ahead and have some meals that you can freeze, right?
Exactly.
It's one of the busiest times of year because all the, the teams start up, the after-school activities.
Yeah.
So one of our favorite ways to kind of curb the chaos is to have a make-ahead meal in the freezer because there's sort of not much better than on those frantic days to knowing that dinner is looked after.
For sure.
And done.
And done.
Take it out and
this is
thaw it.
actually the perfect time because the stores are full of great local produce and we love shopping at Metro like we did today because we know that we'll be supporting local farmers. We can always get great local produce. So we just jam-packed lots of produce in every recipe.
Into these recipes,
and Laura's
especially.
gonna kick us off with one of our favorites, her famous meatloaf.
This is mine. Yes, it is famous.
It is.
It's your famous meatloaf. Your famous
so
turkey
delish.
meatloaf.
Turkey
So we're talking
apples
lean.
and sage, baby. And you could do it with ground chicken meat, but I made so in this pan I have some garlic and shallots in butter, which is never a bad thing, and we've kind of got them all happy in here. And I kind of came up with this recipe last fall, actually, when we were launching our book.
Okay.
And I'm just dropping this into some breadcrumbs that have been soaked in some milk, and when I really had no time at all for dinner.
Because we were here all the time.
Because we were here.
Right. I remember those days.
And I was just like, oh, I have to feed you people still.
Yes.
And
They're looking
so,
at you and they're saying things like, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
You got to give them something.
And I had my mom living with me who was like, I don't really want to make the dinner. Can you? And I was like, you're here to help, lady. Anyway, so I came up with this meal then, and it's great because this is some ground turkey meat, and I'm going to plop it. Yeah, I'm going to break every bowl, but I'm going to plop it in here. Now, obviously, one of the best things you can do in the kitchen is use your hands, but because of TV, I'm not going to like contaminate everyone with meat. And so I'm
you're
just
looking
mix
too
this
cute
up.
for that right now. Just use the spoon.
Thank you. I've got one egg in here that I'm going to pop in with the breadcrumbs. Oh, you're so sweet.
I do the
okay.
work.
Okay, and then here's the apple.
Okay.
And I've got 2 apples that I've diced here, and we just pop them in.
And any
then,
kind of apple would work, right? That you like?
Totally. So.
And it's a bit of a twist. You actually wouldn't think of putting the apple in a meatloaf recipe, but why not? These taste really good together.
Oh, it sweetens it up, and I'm going to even take it a step further.
Yeah.
Because we've got some fresh sage that we've chopped up. Here's your little sage bush here that we have, fresh sage. Apple butter. So, apple
I've
butter.
actually never tried that.
Really? You know what?
really
My
good.
daughter lived on it when she was younger because of the peanut thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't making peanut butter sandwiches, so I did that. And see, look, you've got it all done. Oh, I forgot salt and pepper.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And then I wasn't supposed to put all that in.
That's
probably not.
Whatever.
I think you stole some of my
I think some of that was your pepper.
Just bring that
on. Okay, and then we're just going to pop. Now, what's great about this recipe is you can put it in a muffin tin and
Like
have
this little
individual,
thing?
or you can put it in this little baby.
Oh, you're saying you can give them individual little muffin servings
exactly.
of the meatloaf, which is so cute.
Which is what
Good
I
for little
did
kids.
because you could pop those in the freezer and you just defrost what you need for that evening. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop this into my little muffin tin, and you'd have this greased, and you'd press it in, and we've got enough here for 2 of them, so you could have 2 nights worth of meals for your kids if you
or leftovers, right? You use leftovers in the lunch the next day.
make
I'm
sandwiches.
big on leftovers. I absolutely
It's
love
great for
it.
sandwiches, right? And you would pop this into a 400-degree oven for about 50 minutes, and then the last piece de resistance is you top it with just
at the
a little
end,
more.
right?
At the end, before you pop it into, well, after you've popped it into the oven, but when you just have a few more minutes of baking time,
you put that on
you
top.
just put it on top.
That beautiful glaze.
Very nice.
And then look how gorgeous.
And easy, which is what you want. They're eating healthy.
Yes.
It's easy. It's done. It's ready to go.
It's in the freezer.
And it's in the freezer.
Waiting for you.
Now, Carrie has something else here that's really delicious.
Come on down.
Sure.
We love
Get
soups
to
in the
work.
fall. There's sort of nothing more warming and hearty. And this is a butternut squash pear soup.
Nice.
So,
nice combo.
And it's really simple. You just coat your vegetables in a little bit of olive oil. I'd put some salt, but my partner here used all the salt.
I
Just
oversalted.
pretend. Just pretend.
Thank you, thank you. And you're gonna put that in a hot oven, like 400 degrees. You're gonna roast those babies for about 50 minutes until they're gorgeous and soft. At about 15 minutes, you're going to peel and core a pear, quarter it and throw that on there till that gets all soft.
Okay.
That's it.
You're gonna do this, right?
I'm totally gonna do
Tonight. And you're gonna put it in your blender, and you're just gonna puree it until it's super smooth.
Super smooth. That was fast.
Can you believe how fast this recipe is?
And you've got soup for, you know, at least a few servings, right?
You're almost done.
You've got dinner, you've got lunch.
We love dinners that
Freezer.
become lunch and go in the freezer.
You have to think about that as well. Like halfway through the year, we were like, okay, we're done with sandwiches.
I know.
Like, let's do the thermos stuff.
Oh yeah.
They like a hot meal too on their lunch,
And
so it's
then
nice
you're
when you
gonna
can send them a soup.
Add a little milk.
They get bored too, right?
You're gonna add a little apple cider, which is gonna deepen the flavor.
Okay.
And a little more broth. You're just gonna warm that up. And then, as you can see with our lovely beauty shot there, you're gonna garnish that with a little bit of Greek yogurt and then grilled cheese, right? You just whip it with grilled cheese, and then that's a super delicious soup and sandwich dinner on the table in, you know, no time at all it takes to warm that up.
And so we have a turkey meatloaf, we have a lovely soup, and you also have chili as an option, which we're not going to make, but you can look at the recipe online, right?
But it's a vegetarian, so it has pearl barley, black beans, chickpeas, all the yummy things
Any
that
kind
you
of
want.
vegetable you want to throw at it, it's going to
toss
work.
it in
Chili's
there.
like that. It's that kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
Throw in
And
whatever
then
you got.
it alleviates the, what are we going to make now kind of thing, because it's already made.
The 3 p.m. anxiety. Most parents get.
Yours starts at 3. Mine's way earlier than
Really?
She wakes up.
That's when Leo starts thinking, what am I making for dinner? What am I making for dinner? He's told me this, so I assume that other parents go through this. I don't know.